269, विपक्ष में 198। बहुमत के पक्ष में मतदान हुआ। बहुमत प्रस्ताव के पक्ष में हाँ। माननीय मंत्री जी, अब विधेयक को पुनः स्थापित करें।
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, the Constitution's 129th Amendment Bill 2024, I introduce the bill.
Item number 19.
Honorable Speaker, sir.
एक मिनट मैं पढ़ूंगा। प्रश्न ये कि विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति प्रदान की जाए। जो सदस्य इसके पक्ष में हाँ कहें, जो सदस्य विरोध में ना कहें। मेरे विचार में निर्णय हाँ वालों के पक्ष में, हाँ वालों के पक्ष में। मंत्री जी विधेयक को पुनर्स्थापित करें।
Honorable Speaker, sir, with your permission, I introduce the Union Territories Law Amendment Bill 2024. I introduce the bill, sir. Thank you.
सभा की कार्रवाई आज 3 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
All right, the House has been adjourned as we see the One Nation, One Election bill that has been presented in the Lok Sabha. There's yet to be established whether this has been what we know is that e-voting has taken place, but it seems like an error in the e-voting system. The JPC review is to happen if the Parliament votes in favour of it. We've heard that the election had to be redone, the voting had to be redone basically, as there was an error in the e-voting mechanism, and it appears now the House itself is adjourned until 3 p.m. There's yet to get some clarity to be established here on whether the voting has happened, has it been sent to JPC. In fact, we know that Amit Shah and Meghwal both have proposed for One Nation, One Election bill to be sent to the Joint Parliamentary Committee. There were similar requests and demands made by many opposition leaders as well. Of course, One Nation, One Poll bill at this point has been tabled in the Lok Sabha. A decision will come about in just moments from now. For now, we hear that the Lok Sabha has been adjourned. My colleague Akshita Nandagopal joining us as well. Over to you.
Thanks very much, Nabila. The big breaking news that Nabila was just getting you is about what's happening in the Lok Sabha, where the One Nation, One Poll bill has been formally admitted in Lok Sabha. There was electronic voting that took place, which did see a bit of back and forth, a bit of delay, because it's the first time that you're actually seeing e-voting happening in the House. Courtesy, of course, we've been seeing a lot of tech developments, updates taking place in Parliament. But we also saw a very, very interesting debate in the run-up to, in fact, this bill being brought up for voting. But the numbers also, let me focus on that. 198 votes against the admission of the One Nation, One Poll bill in Lok Sabha. I'm going to bring in Piyush Mishra for more details. Piyush, can you break down the numbers for us for and against One Nation, One Poll going to JPC? Apologies, we've lost the connection with Piyush. We'll go back to him in just a bit. We know that the bill has been admitted in the Lok Sabha. 269 MPs have backed the admission of the bill. So it's clear right now that the resounding vote is in favour of admitting the One Nation, One Election bill. 198 votes against. And now you had the government pushing, saying, let's ensure that this is taken up by a joint parliamentary committee, and then we can ensure that a detailed discussion takes place. The government strategy here is very clear. They're saying, let it go to the JPC right now. They know full well that this was an inevitability, considering not all parties are on board. They want the process. They want the ball to be rolling in this particular case, so that months later they see progress happening. Aishwarya Paliwal is joining us with more details on this. Aishwarya, just break down the numbers for us. Who voted in favour of admitting the One Nation, One Poll bill? Who against?
The Well, let me tell you, the allies of the BJP, they have been in favor of this. And now what the majority of the MPs want is that there has to be a JPC that has to be formulated, Akshata. And what this JPC will actually do is that it will have wider consultation. And that is exactly what the Prime Minister has been speaking about. In fact, Home Minister also today, we did see how he rose in Lok Sabha and spoke with the Speaker and said that, this is exactly what the Prime Minister also wanted when the Cabinet gave its nod. There in the Cabinet, the Prime Minister said that the ideal thing to do is to make sure that they send it to a JPC so that all the views can be incorporated. Now, we will see how many members there will be, Akshata, but the very idea of the opposition and some of the smaller regional parties, what they wanted to say was that they believe that this is an assault on the constitution. But we have now seen that the ayes are in favor. 260 ayes are in favor.
Clarify something for us, Aishwarya. The numbers that are coming in right now of 269 for the introduction of the bill and 198 against. Is that for a JPC review or is that just for the bill to be introduced in the Lok Sabha?
Well, this is for a JPC review, Akshata. So This exactly now paves the way for the JPC to be formulated. And with regards to that, we will now see the constitution of the JPC. Something similar had happened when the Waqf bill was being introduced on the floor of the parliament. It has been sent to the JPC. Now, similar thing will take place with regards to the JPC on One Nation, One Election. The BJP has been saying that we don't want to bulldoze this. We want as many people to give in their opinions as possible. So with regards to that, this was the BJP and its allies. This is what they have been saying, that we want more people to come in. But the opposition, specifically the smaller regional parties, they are looking at it and they believe that this is a structure. This could actually pave way for the wiping out of state assemblies and also for the wiping out of regional parties.
Okay, so now what we're going to see is this bill going forward to the JPC. The numbers clearly in favor of the NDA here. It's 269 for the introduction of the bill, 198 against. But now, of course, what you're going to see is that question mark of the JPC. So when the Lok Sabha reconvenes at 3 p.m. Aishwarya, all eyes will be on what happens then too. Are we going to see a continued discussion, continued debate on One Nation, One Poll?
Well, we will see the discussion and the debate take place, but in the end, what we will see is the formulation of the JPC, and this is exactly what the Lok Sabha Speaker also said. He said that what we are discussing now, I'm giving everyone a chance. Majority of the people have actually spoken about, and he said that I'm giving you a chance so that you can put forth your views before the actual discussion begins. So now what we will see is that the discussion will take place, but in the end, what everyone wants is that there has to be a JPC. At least that's what the allies and majority of the MPs at the moment want, because in JPC, we will have representations. We will also have experts coming in and giving in their views. So that's what the government also is now looking forward to. And most of the MPs also believe that the formulation of the JPC is the best way going forward.
And this was, it's not surprising in any way. It was expected that as far as the JPC test goes, the government would easily pass that. And you heard that in the debate too, with several opposition parties also voicing the need for this to go through the scrutiny of a joint parliamentary committee, because they believe that there are some nitty-gritties that only a JPC can actually iron out, concerns perhaps of some other political parties. And once those concerns are taken care of, that will effectively mean that more political parties are on board with the proposal of the government. I want to bring in Piyush Mishra also on this broadcast for more details. Piyush, from the get-go, the moment the discussion started, you had Arjun Ram Meghwal, Amit Shah all highlighting that the government wants this to go to the JPC. They know that this is going to be, a long-drawn discussion to make One Nation, One Election a reality. But what's interesting is that there are several opposition parties who are also on board, not agreeing with One Nation, One Poll, but saying yes to a JPC.
Well, absolutely. You would remember, Akshita, that, Home Minister Amit Shah made it very clear on the floor of the House that while this bill was also being cleared by Cabinet during the Cabinet meeting, PM Narendra Modi himself had vouched that this bill should be sent to a joint parliamentary committee. And, government is in view of sending this to JPC because government wants to have wider consultation. It wants all stakeholders to have their views. And after the JPC report is submitted, then only the government is likely to again bring this bill for discussion on the floor of the House. So one thing is clear that government is also of the view of sending it to JPC. On the other side, we have seen other political parties, in fact, from various opposition political parties, be it about Congress, NCP, Sharad Pawar party, or about, the DMK, they all are in the favor of sending this to JPC, and government is also of the favor of sending it to JPC. So now when this bill has now been introduced and it has also been, the introduction of this bill has also been passed from Lok Sabha, we can expect the formation of JPC. Another bill has also been introduced by Union Law Minister Arjun Ram Meghwal. So at 3 p.m. we will see that also to be discussed. We can expect these political parties to put forth their views on that, and most likely these two bills will be sent to JPC. After the formation of JPC, we can also, know who the members would be,
Okay.
who is going to chair this JPC, and most likely the chair is also going to set a time frame to submit the report of JPC. Most likely by next session we can expect this because there are two JPCs. Those have been formed, one on Waqf, one on now One Nation One Poll. So most likely the reports would be submitted.
Yeah, that's
by
an
the
important
next
point
session.
that you mentioned,
After
Piyush, that this is the second such JPC after the Waqf Amendment Bill, which saw similar contentious issues being brought up, points being brought up by the opposition. There we haven't seen consensus just yet. In fact, the timeline that was given, it's been extended beyond that for the Waqf Amendment Bill. Here we're expecting more clarity of what the JPC will look like. And mind you, the opposition will try to ensure that they have adequate representation too in the JPC looking into One Nation, One Poll bill. So for now, the government has ensured that things are going their way. But the composition of the JPC also hugely matters on what exactly this bill will look like, what are the tweaks that really come in on One Nation, One Election and the bill that is being mooted right now.